Hey everyone, let's have a quarterly goals check-in. And we'll start with bookish goals and then move on to life goals. Reading-wise, I'm doing fine. The pandemic keeps going well for my reading. I have read 25 books so far, which means I'm going to reach my 70 books Goodreads goal overall. I have been concentrating on series like I wanted to, so I read 8 sequels. I finished the Katy J series already and the Warlock Holmes series. I'm working on the Witcher series, the Dresden Files, and also the Fairyland series. Currently, I'm reading the last book in the Shades of Magic series. So that's going well. But I must admit, I'm kind of tired of series, so I might focus a little bit on standalones and more literary fiction instead of all this fantasy stuff in the next quarter. We'll see how that goes. The overall yearly goal for finishing series still stands, and that was basically my main goal for reading. I didn't really have specific reading goals because I didn't know where I wanted to go, and I still don't really know. I'm quite happy that I read 4 German books or authors. I read 7 nonfiction books. I read 3 works in translation and somewhat around 5 that you can categorize as classics or modern classics, which is what I'm quite happy with. When it comes to life goals, I had more goals and more ideas and sectors I wanted to do something. And all was affected by whether I have a job or won't have a job. And the good news is I signed a contract. I will be employed for the next 2.5 years. So there is no job hunt necessary. Unfortunately, I'm extremely exhausted from this job. So all my goals kind of took a winter hit. I'm not good with winter in general. So my health and exercise goals were mostly keeping up the exercise, staying resilient and increasing exercise time, things like that. But in March, I hit a wall and I think I was over-exercising, so I took a break and I still haven't fully recovered. I keep thinking I'm not moving enough and I should move more and do more sports. But every time I do, I realize that I can't. My body just can't move and can't produce the energy. So I'm extremely tired still and I'm extremely exhausted very, very fast. I think it's also related to the workload picking up in March. My colleague is pregnant and will leave, so there is a lot of stress around replacing her and who's going to do her work. And I think that is a lot of internal stress that I need to organize. So the next quarter, I want to focus on organizing life around work, that I'm not only working. Germany has been in lockdown since November. No shops since December, no restaurants, nothing. Nothing is open. I've exercised in the morning, I worked a lot of hours, and then I spent the evening home alone. Mostly watching TV because my brain is too scattered to read. And that's my life right now. And that is kind of exhausting. On top of that, the cold doesn't go away. It keeps staying around freezing temperatures, which isn't good for my exercise or outdoor running, and doing anything outside, which I desperately need. I need some outdoors time, some just being in the sun and reading and walking and enjoying being outside. And I noticed that all my usual get through winter strategies are closed. So I can feel that my body needs a break. So I don't want to put too much pressure on myself with any of the health goals I had, with any of the exercise goals. I can see my half marathon goal for June. I don't think it's going to work out. I'm prioritizing running, but still, I don't think I can manage it, which is sad. But we will see. Maybe April, May, we'll see an uplift finally in weather. I don't know. It's also with the food. I've been doing good with food. I've been better at preparing healthy meals before work and taking them to work. So I've gotten pretty good in fast, healthy snack cooking things. It's basically vegetables and pasta or couscous or rice put in a pot and mixed together. But it's healthy, so Can't say anything against that. And that's what I've been mainly eating. I could do with a few restaurants, let's be honest. I also had some plans for my clothes or wardrobe, and yeah, nothing's open. I can't go anywhere. I'm not a big fan of online shopping because I can't try on the clothes, and usually I don't know if it's what I like. So I bought a dress, which I like, and t-shirts, which I don't. So yay. We'll leave that until shops open again. Meditation, I re-signed for an app, but I'm not good at using it yet. So we're still working on that. And I think I need to prioritize that in the next quarter because that might help with the resilience and the lack of energy. But I don't know exactly. So we'll see how that goes. And then my social media, I'm doing quite okay with that. I haven't been using Facebook a lot. I'm posting on Instagram and on Twitter and on YouTube. That's the only things I'm using, and I'm quite okay with what or how I'm using it at the moment. Let's say it like that. The channel goals I had. I started off well, and then all the exhaustion and tiredness and overwhelm in March came, and I fell off the bandwagon again. So I'm trying for the next quarter to increase my single reviews, maybe pick up a vlog again. I didn't vlog as much as I wanted to for nonfiction or in general. And I also wanted to do some classes to try and get better at using or filming vlogs and editing vlogs, things like that. We'll see. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. As I said, I think that I need a break, but I don't really know how. And I kind of feel bad going to the doctor saying like I'm tired all the time because I can't run 15 kilometers every day. Yeah, expectations. Maybe I should have a goal of not have expectations of myself. But that would be amazing if I could do that. Anyways, reading goals, awesome. Life goals, we could improve on that one. So let me know in comments, how are your goals going? Are you still sticking to the ones you made in January, or are you already revamping and deciding for the next quarter on different things? Let's talk in comments, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.